Hi, Charlene here from Medical Feng Shui with Charlene, and as if you've been watching last videos, you know I'm here with my daughter Esperanza. So great to have you here, Esperanza.
So nice to be here. Thanks for booking in advance.
You're welcome. So Esperanza sharing with me her experiences, a couple of experiences she had where she used the information she just kind of learned from living with somebody like her dad and I who were geomancers, and how that manifested. So there was one particular time that you told me about that really, wow, and you were older than in the last two little interviews or what she shared with you.
Yeah, so I was 20 or 21, and me and my partner at the time were just making our way back from Vancouver Island to Nelson, and we were pretty low on cash. It had been a more expensive trip than we thought, and I remember it was like dark and we were trying to find somewhere to camp, and we had stopped along the highway before we found our camping spot just to take a quick pee. That part's important. So we eventually found our camping spot, and the next morning we were packing up camp and we're like, okay, we gotta go get gas. Pretty sure we had like $50 left in like the one wallet we had, which was my partner's wallet. We were looking for the wallet and we couldn't find it. We were like, shoot, this is really not good. And so I thought, like, we're just thinking like, well, where could it be? We ripped up the entire vehicle. We looked all around our camp, and then it's kind of like retracing our steps. And I was like, okay, well, where were we last night? The only place that we had stopped in like on a 4-hour radius was like maybe 5 kilometers back along the highway where we peed. And yeah, I just said, I used my fingers to douse. Wow. That's what I did.
Wow.
So I don't know if you've talked about that in your videos, but
it's very similar to muscle testing.
So I followed the protocols. I got a yes for all of those, and then I doused, is it on the highway behind us? And I got a yes. And the hard part was trying to find where we stopped, because it was in the dark and every part of that highway looks the same. But we eventually backtracked, and then there was a couple straight stretches, and I kept dousing, like, is it this straight stretch? Is it this one? I finally got a yes on one of them. So we turned around. My partner walked, I don't know, maybe like 50 meters behind where we parked, and it was there. We found it. The wallet was there. So
that was, when she told me this about her unique dowsing skills, I was pretty blown away, because I realized that, even though, she was kind of informally trained, that she has it in her, as we all do. So I'm trying to make my explanations of these things and sharing this with you, just how close and easy it is to actually get out of the head mind and into the heart mind, and allow your body to let you know what you need in any moment. That's what I wanted to share. Charlene here for Medical Feng Shui with Charlene, with my beautiful daughter Esperanza, celebrating her 31st birthday, and we're here in Costa Rica, and I'll be back with more. Thank you.